addressing the media at Writers' Building and expressing her concern on the rising number of people affected by dengue in West Bengal and how it can be controlled. Mamata Banerjee has said we can definitely take precautions. People should be aware that they need to drink plenty of water and have good food. In the name of dieting, if you cut down on your food intake, if you have less oil here and less spices there and eat less, you can easily get affected by dengue. Alright, bizarre explanation for the rise of dengue. Remember, Narendra Modi put malnutrition down to dieting in Gujarat. Now, Mamata Banerjee puts the dengue spread in West Bengal down to people's eating habits. Arjun Chatterjee has more on the story. Arjun, what are you making of what she has said? Any reactions?
Well, Shiv, this was a press conference and a very concerned Chief Minister came out and addressed the media. Her primary concern was dengue, of course, because of the rising numbers and that state government hospitals are still not being able to cope up with this disease, which they're not ready to call epidemic at this point of time. But the reactions coming from the Chief Minister sounded a bit weird in the sense she was telling initially that, you need to drink a lot of water, plenty of water, saline water, and suddenly she turned around and said this is all because of dieting, because people should be eating good food. In the name of dieting, one should not be cutting down on their food intake and their oil intake, and that might make you more prone to get affected to dengue. So obviously, this kind of a reaction coming from the Chief Minister of a state which is affected by this disease, you have officially the number of people affected was more than 600. It is obviously very alarming.
It's a strange trend, is it not, Arjun? You've got Narendra Modi putting malnutrition in Gujarat down to figure-conscious Gujarati girls and vegetarianism in the state. You've got Mamata Banerjee putting the rise in dengue cases in West Bengal down to people's eating habits and, diet consciousness. It almost appears like, politicians are desperate not to address the real issue at hand.
Well, obviously, this is a way to actually move away from the main focus because, Mamata Banerjee came to power because of the mass vote and the people that she is talking about, the people in rural Bengal are not into dieting. Is she talking about the urban class? How many of these urban class is affected by dengue? So there are different demands of statistics which have to be in place before the Chief Minister can actually come out with such a comment. But the more important point is the state government needs to take immediate actions. The health clinics, the municipality-run health clinics, the government hospitals, the infrastructure needs to be improved so that people going to these hospitals for all these medical tests are taken care of. So the prime focus is being shifted, and this is how Chief Minister comes out with an explanation, putting dieting as one of the primary reasons of this.
All right, pretty bizarre explanations coming down from our politicians these days about real problems affecting